Hey everyone, Shanos here. Welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're going to actually talk about something fairly simple that we've talked about in past, but I just wanted to talk a little bit more and share a couple of other things when it comes to importing modules into your Python programs. So, in case when you look at some outer code and when you look at some random code, and if you notice something, you're not gonna be surprised by seeing some like other ways of importing something. So what I want to do in this video is to kind of explain different ways that we can import something. So in Python, I'm sure you've seen the different, like some of the basic stuff that we do. For example, if you remember in the previous modules when we talked about the turtle graphics, right? The turtle graphics module, we use this import method or import keyword to import this, the turtle module, for example, import turtle. And just like that, we can import the turtle and we can start using it and all that stuff. And, and this is like the most basic form of the import, keyword. The idea with this is that obviously, when we import the entire, entirety of the turtle module, one of the things we can do is we can actually, or the turtle, package. One of the things we can do is obviously, for example, we can assign it into an object. For example, I can call it Kevin, and this is going to be turtle, right? And then turtle, we can call it class, and then initiate it, and just like that, I created an object. Now I can actually create, like all those commands that we used, when we were making that, turtle program, right? So we can just create this and all that. Again, we've done this. Again, nothing really unusual about this. Now, one of the things I'd like to do, is I want to actually talk a little bit about. Let me just stop this. There you go. So I want to talk a little bit about different ways that you can actually import things. All right. So this is the most basic form, and what this does is that it's going to import the package entirely, right? The module, and then you can just like obviously create your own objects by again calling the turtle and everything. So one of the things is that there are different ways to do this. For example, another different way to actually import like the turtle module or any module really is to use the import, obviously turtle, for example, in this case, we're going with it. And then one of the things we can do is that we can say from, there you go, from turtle, okay, import like the turtle, we can import the class. So this way, instead of just like taking the entire thing, we can actually take the portion that we need. In this case is the turtle class itself. So for example, we can say turtle, and just like that, we created our object. I see the code is a lot more simpler, right? So this case was just a very simple, just turtle, the class itself. And using this, you can actually import other classes too. For example, we can import the screen, class as well. Again, this is another thing that we can use. And as you see, this is like interesting. This is more helpful if you're trying to import certain things from a package or a module. So that way, you're not going to import the entire thing, and things are going to be a lot shorter. Now, one of the things that you might say, and this is like the most common way that we're going to import anything really, but I just wanted to make this video because there are some different ways to actually import things, and you might see them, but I just want you to be familiar with it. For example, one way to actually import, a module is import everything inside that module. All right. So this is actually very interesting. I've rarely seen anyone use it, but it is possible. For example, one of the things we can do is we can say from turtle, all right, import. And if you do a star or like asterisk, whatever you call it, if you do that, it's going to import the entirety of that module into the code, meaning that you can directly use it. For example, you don't have to, create an object from it if you don't need to. We can say from, or we can say, for example, forward, and you can just like, start putting the distance, and just like that, it's going to work. See guys, so the idea again with this is that this is going to basically import everything directly to your code, so you don't have to create an object from it. Now this is like something that again you rarely see anyone do, mainly because it's just not, it can cause a lot of like mistakes. For example, if you have a pretty large code base and you import all of the like methods or like classes of a certain like package, it can get really confusing. Imagine you see this forward whatever down like 100 lines of code down. You won't be able to know exactly what this thing does. So obviously having it inside like an object, for example tim.forward, something like that, when we do the normal import, obviously that would be much more effective. Again, I just wanted to point this out. There is a chance you might see a code that does this. In case if you see it, that's the reason they're doing it. All right. So another one actually is, for example, I'm sure you know the random. For example, we sometimes import the random function, so that way we can actually use it inside our code to generate random numbers and things like that. So one way that you can do it is that you can say from random import everything. All right, so if I do this, I can just say choice, and I can directly call the functions inside this package, and I can say, hey, for example, choose between these numbers and something like that. Again, it's just something you can do directly, which is really powerful, but at the same time, it can get really confusing if you have a large code base. Just keep that in mind. That is something that can happen. All right, guys. So the last thing I want to talk about, the last form of import that I want to talk about, is importing something as an alias. For example, I want to import the turtle module, so let's say turtle as t. Now the reason you might do this, and you can actually create a bunch of stuff with it. For example, let's create a module from this, or like an object. I'm going to say t.turtle, and I can just create, again, initiate that class and create an object from it just like that, and we can use the function, the object, to do the forward thing, whatever, to move the turtle around. Now I'm going to talk about the turtle graphics module in next videos, because I want us to explore this a little bit more. But there's one way to import it, and this is one of the ways, because now there is people might do this, like this is called an aliasing. The idea with this is that you give it like an alias, so that way you can use it throughout the code. And the reason you might want to do this is that some modules that you might import can get really long. For example, these are like long, super long modules with long names and things like that, and they can get really confusing. They can get extremely obviously painful to just type everything down each time you want to call that module. So instead of doing that, you can actually give it an alias, so that's just going to make it a lot easier. So that's one of the ways, and to import this module as an alias. But anyways, I just want to share these different ways that you can actually import a module to your code. So in case if you see them throughout different codes, you would have a better understanding of how these things work. And it's pretty much really the same thing. It's just all about what you want to do. But give it a practice in case, but again, the most common way that we're going to do anything really when it comes to importing using the import keyword is using the from. For example, we can say from turtle, okay, import turtle, and this is just the most common way to do it, honestly, because we're going to grab the specific things that we need, and it's just going to make our life easier. We don't import everything, basically, right? Anyways, let me know if you have any questions, guys. If not, I'll see you in the next video.